Hums Me. Thank you for checking in here. My name's Heather Autumn, and this is my kitchen. And today we're going to be showing you how to make a 7-layer dip for your parties. I love this dip. It's what I go to whenever I'm having friends over, and I can actually make it in a giant casserole, and I just leave chips out and have, it just an open bar kind of situation. But today I'm actually going to show you how to make it a little bit more fancy using these cute little Yoshi entertaining cups. You can see they're clear. They're very fancy. They're also kind of pricey. So I would advise you using these if it's going to be like a party centered on this theme, which luckily it's about to. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, and we're going to be making this for that kind of a party. So what we're going to be using today is, of course, bean dip. I like to use the Old El Paso variety. It comes in different flavors. You can get it spicy, you can get it vegetarian, which is really good point. If you have vegetarians who are coming to your party, you're going to want to change out some of the ingredients, including your refried beans for the vegetarian variety. Next, what you're going to need is the taco seasoning. Again, Old El Paso. I really like this one. Don't get the spicy one because it's going to overwhelm all your other flavors. So there's that. You're going to want sour cream. I like to get this one. You're going to need 8 ounces, which is great because this actually comes in an 8-ounce tub. So I know I'm going to be using all of it. The other thing you're going to be using is mayonnaise. I particularly like the Miracle Whip, but it's creamy mayo and tangy dressing. I feel like the tanginess just adds another level of flavor when it's all mixed together. So try to get that. Of course, again, if you have vegetarians coming to your party, be considerate. Don't be like, oh, well, you can't have the dip, and oh, you can't have. Just make some easy swaps, and 9 out of 10 your other guests won't even notice. The other thing you're going to need is Mexican blended cheese. This has just got a little bit more spices. It's a different variety of cheeses that are just going to enhance your other flavors. Next, you're going to also have guac. I particularly like this holy guacamole variety. Again, it comes in spicy, it comes in chunky. I like to get the classic because I don't want it overwhelming my other flavors. I like to get this variety too because while you can make your own guacamole, and that's so much fun, if I'm having a party, chances are this is not the only thing I'm making. So I like it nice and simple. If I can cut down on steps, this is what I will use. Next, you're going to want to use onion, which I've already chopped up. You're going to want to make them small because nobody wants to jump into a giant bite of onion. It's also not going to be great for your other guests when there's mingling going on. I also like to use tomato. Again, I've chopped this one up. There is an ingredient missing, unfortunately, which is the black olives. And I'll just be honest with you, I don't like black olives. So it's one of those things where, yeah, it's a 7-layer dip, but you don't have to have all 7 layers. It's not going to kill you. Other thing I like to use is the Tostitos party chips because these actually I feel hold up a lot better than the scoops. You can, of course, use the scoops, but these are also going to be used as our garnish. Last but not least, the other thing we'll be using for our garnish is a lime. Again, some of your guests may like it, some may not. Just put it on the side because then if they want to add it or if they just want to have something like a palate cleanser, this is excellent to use. So let's get started. So for the first layer of your 7-layer dip, you're going to want to use the Old El Paso refried beans. Just spread that nice and evenly on the bottom. Second layer is going to be your guac. So again, don't skimp on it. If you have guests who don't like guacamole and you know they don't like guacamole, that is the perfect time to just leave it out and they can actually see what's going to be in them. Next, what you're going to want to do is take your mayonnaise and your taco seasoning as well as your sour cream and mix them all together. That's going to create your third layer. Next, you're going to want to put on your onions and then finally your tomatoes. Of course, if you want to put in black olives at this point, go ahead. But if you're like me and your guests don't like it, leave it off. It won't change the flavor unless you really enjoy olives. Last but not least, add on your cheese. And then I'm going to show you how to garnish just really simply with some chips, and you're good to go. And you're done. So now you have these really nice looking chips in these really convenient little holders. They have their garnishes, they have their lime, and it's looking really pretty. You can see all the layers. Also have some extra chips out because I assure you 6 little shards is not going to make this a meal that's finished. Definitely have your friends over for Cinco de Mayo, break out some beers, have nice chips, and have a lot of fun. If you want to have the recipe written down, you can visit my website, which is autumnbecomes.me. You can also subscribe to this channel because I'll be making more videos. So I hope you have a wonderful Cinco de Mayo. See you later. Bye.